Hello Headhunters, what's going on? It's Andrew or SkullHQ here, and today we're looking at one of my favorite cases I've ever used. This is the HBorna Clear iPhone 7 case, and let me tell you, I actually really like this case. So I'm a fan of thinner cases. One of my favorite cases for my iPhone 6 was a very thin red case made of TPU plastic, and this reminds me of that greatly. This also reminds me of a different case I used. This reminds me of the Alien case, which this may look familiar. I used this case. I gave it a pretty good review. And it's kind of gross now. It's actually kind of crap now. It's yellowed and gotten gross, and I always had this issue where with my jet black iPhone 7, it like stuck to it. This case is not like that. This case is actually quite nice. So this was sent to me by HBorna for free, and in exchange for a review, and everything I say in this video is in fact my own opinion, and let me tell you, I like this case. What I do really like about it is I mean everything basically. It's got drop protection corners, so what these do is it kind of it's thicker here, so when it hits the ground, because a lot of the times, you know, these iPhones, when they hit the ground, they hit their corners, and that's how it cracks the screen. Well, this impact zone kind of just spreads out the impact. It spreads out the force across this whole little bubbled area. Some people may not like this look, but it's super helpful if you drop your phone a lot. I also like how thin the case is. It's pliable. It's TPU plastic. It's nothing insane. It's also very clear. It's crystal clear. I think they advertise it as crystal clear, and if they don't, they should. It's super nice. It does attract fingerprints though, and you can tell when it's on the back of, let's just put it in. When it's on the back of my iPhone, you can really see it a bit clearer because of the black. Yeah. See the fingerprints there. Now, the good thing is these are all mostly on the outside and not on the inside of the case, and it's pretty good. I'm really a fan of that. And they're good to wipe. You can wipe them off, but you're not. It's going to be unavoidable to have fingerprints at this point, especially with oils on your fingers. It's got the drop protection. It's nice. It's got these big buttons, which I do like. iPhone buttons are pretty thin, but the case kind of accentuates those buttons and makes them easy to press. It's also got little divots on them to tell you exactly what button you're pressing. These have up and down arrows on the side. You can see there. Quite nice. There's plenty of room here to get your toggle switch. Super easy. The cutouts at the bottom are super precise. I don't have any issues plugging anything into the headphone / charging port. I don't have any issues with sound coming out. Everything's good. Now you may be like, those kind of awkwardly blue around the edges. And it's not really like blue, it's just a weird reflection through this plastic. Because of what it's made out of, it does that. It also gets this rainbow effect depending on the angle, but that's what clear cases do. You also may notice it's not sticking like the other case. That Alien case, the issue I had with it was you could look at it and it would have like bubbles underneath where it was like completely suctioning to the very glossy back of this case, or a very glossy back of the phone. And this doesn't have that. And what this case has that many other cases do not, is it has, if we take a look here, let's zoom in. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can kind of see these lines going across. So what that is it's tiny little micro dots. And that allows for, I don't know exactly how it works. I'm assuming it's pockets of air or something. And it just makes it not stick to it. And that's what I wish the other case had. But this case has it, and it's super useful. It also has this weird like spot to put a string through, so if you want to like make a lanyard on it, you can do that as well. But yeah, there's not really much else to say about the design of this case except for it's nice. It's not too slippery because it's glossy. Like after your oils go down, see it is slightly slipping there. If your oils get on it, it's a little bit bad. Depending on, like, if it gets wet, it's slippery. If your hands are super oily and greasy, it will slip out of your hand. But if it's just a normal day, I don't have an issue with it at all. I actually really, really enjoy it. And I'm used to cases like this. I use my my totally jet red case all the time. It's a bit warped, and you can see it's got scratches all over it. But I'm used to using a super thin case like this. So something like this keeps not the same thinness, but very close, and is just super nice to use. So this comes in at about $10 USD. At this moment in time, I don't know if there is a US Amazon link to this, because it's a China-based company. I know you can buy it from a different Amazon, different version of Amazon, like different countries' Amazon website. It's 7.99 euros, which ends up being about $9.50 in US dollars. So a $10 case. $10 case, you get this quality. It's, you know, I haven't had any scratches. I haven't had any, like, or I shouldn't say I haven't had any scratches. I haven't had any noticeable scratches. I'm sure there's micro scratches all over it because it's a clear case, but I haven't had any noticeable scratches. It's got the micro dots on the inside. It's got corner drop protection. It also holds it off the back, which is nice. You don't have that camera issue. It's got a little bit on the front. I use screen protector, so you can't really tell. Like, this case is super good, and I can't recommend it enough. If you're looking for a clear case for your iPhone 7, I believe they also have it for iPhone 8. Don't quote me on that, though. You'll have to check out their Amazon page, which will be linked below. And hopefully I can find a US Amazon link for you. Check them out in the description below. And that's going to be it for this video. Like if you liked it. Favorite the video, share the video, subscribe for more. And I'll see you all later. Take care.